Honorable Moderator, distinguished speakers in the podium, distinguished participants, women leaders across the globe, a very good afternoon to you all. It's a great pleasure for me to be here this afternoon to share some thoughts on women and technology, with particular focus on how women can be empowered through the use of technology. Into the second decade of the 21st century as we move in, as human civilization witnesses many revolutionary changes, it is at the same time confronted with varied challenges. The rapidly increasing role of science and technology touches upon all aspects of our lives in an all-pervasive way. Be it transportation and communication, trade and commerce, education and learning, agriculture and industry, health or environment. In the process of this transformation, wherein knowledge in science and technology has become one of the central driving forces of human development, women constituting half of the population must be empowered to use technology as an effective tool in achieving the goal of gender equality. Gender generally referred to the socially constructed attributes of the roles women and men play in society, which varies as per social norms, customs, religious beliefs, and cultures of respective society. The transformation process through technology affects economy by opening up intense global competition. It has impact on politics and decision-making process, and thus has tremendous impact on the attributes which socially construct the role of women and men and on gender relations. There can be no denial of the fact that technological changes are driving agents of social change. With globalization, demand for skilled labor is a prime issue. Women must be able to have their proper share in the skilled labor market through appropriate use of technology, through appropriate technological education. New technologies would improve women's skill and make them more competitive in different fields where intellectual competence supersedes physical strength. There is great potential for women to capture the IT sector, and the IT enables service centers through proper training on IT. Training in data entry, data conversion, strong communication skill in different languages would open up doors for women in different sectors, like already happening in the call centers, medical transcription and back office processing, payroll, and other human resource services. Therefore, I emphasize on technological and science-based education for the skill development of women, which will actually open up many more avenues and also broaden the access to the labor market. Agriculture is another potential sector for empowering women through technology. Women play a major role in agricultural sector. In most developing countries, agriculture is still feminized. Development of agricultural technologies and training women in its application, suitable for subsistence practices, have a great role in eradication of poverty through maximizing participation of women farmers. It is therefore crucial not only to acknowledge and account for the role that women have been playing in this sector unknowingly for long years, but also in an unrecognized way their service has gone, but to also ensure how their contribution can be woven into the economy of each national economy and scaled up in an effective manner through use of proper technology in promoting sustainable green economy. Women farmers are source of indigenous knowledge, and complementing this with updated modern knowledge is crucial for embracing up-to-date technology to make it viable and sustainable. In rural areas of Bangladesh, like many other countries around the globe, women are in close contact with nature on a regular basis. They collect biofuels for household affairs, plant trees, grows vegetable, and thereby contribute to afforestation and benefit to the environment. It must not be forgotten that women as primary caregivers and food producers in every family and household collect fuel for cooking, preparing food, etc. Women collect water. Every aspect of women's lives, particularly in rural areas, in their day-to-day interaction with nature, can be effectively managed through use of technology. Use of biocooker or stoves, tap connection, etc. Use of solar panels, saving energy, increasing productivity and employment. Women play active role in preserving crops, seeds, trees, livestock, poultry, etc. Technology can be an effective aid and mode of supporting women in these efforts and endeavors. Engaging women in tailoring of technology, giving them the opportunity to learn, giving them the chance to contribute their knowledge and skill would bring about sustainable development. Technology would be an effective tool for shaping women's knowledge outside their traditional bounds, develop their creativity and innovativeness, contributing to their livelihoods. In Bangladesh, through the use of cell phones, in the rural villages and remote areas at the grassroots level, health service is now being extended to the women, and particularly for pregnant women, and it has contributed in improving the health situation of the women in the rural villages and bringing down the maternal mortality rate. The present maternal mortality rate is 194 per 100,000 live births in Bangladesh, and which is on achieving the Millennium Development Goal track. And by 2015, Bangladesh aims to bring it down to 143 per 100,000 live births. And the Honorable Prime Minister has been awarded the South-South Award for use of science and technology in the health sector and for improving the health service for the rural women in the remote areas. In empowering women through technology, it is therefore essential that women should be factored in policies relating to renewable energy, green building, clean transportation, water, waste and land management, food policy. These are generally identified as non-traditional occupation, NTO, for women. There is therefore an ardent need for shift in this dimension and highlight the use of science and technology in facilitating the NTO for women. It is important to begin a new campaign on women and technology, emphasizing the positive impacts and gains and how to minimize negative impacts. We also recognize that women as positive agents and potential agents can play a vital role in using technology for betterment of their lives, and the challenge lies in removing the barriers, preventing women's full engagement in acquiring knowledge in science and technology. The challenge also lies in creating more opportunities for technological education, training, initiation of appropriate planning, formulation of policy, and adoption of program initiative. I would like to conclude by connecting the theme of the conference, Women and Technology, from a slightly different perspective. Human values are the core components setting out normative standards. It forms the basis of our ethical standards. values like freedom, integrity, honesty, competence, etc. It is therefore crucial to challenge unequal power relation which breeds discrimination towards women. Beliefs and values that breeds and legitimizes inequalities must diminish, and that is the beginning of empowerment of women in the true sense. And this process of empowerment often begins from within. This is reaching within, effectuating changes in the thought process, stereotype mindset, and perception, in the value system, in the digital divide, and to make it more inclusive. Disempowering women, values which promote the cause of disempowering women. It is a process of change that must begin within. And this change does not come from outside you. It begins in the process of transformation from within yourself and reaching others' lives for creating a better world for all. Therefore, let us all intensify our efforts in achieving this end of creating a more inclusive world for all through women empowerment by making the best use of technology, because tomorrow must be better. Thank you.